Hey, this is The Fighter, and I'm joined now with Chuck Zito. Chuck, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, man.
All right, so you're a fellow New Yorker as well. We're here at the New York MMA Expo. What brought you out here?
Of course, the MMA, of course. I try and attend all the vets, especially when they're in my hometown, man. You know, well, close to it anyway. In Westchester, but this is Long Island, so.
You were born in the Bronx, right?
Born in the Bronx.
What part of the Bronx?
South Bronx.
South Bronx, all right. So good food there, I'm sure. I'm a big fan.
I don't know about now, but years ago there was.
And now you're wearing the Arturo Gatti shirt, and recently
Yes.
you just got banned from Canada. Now tell us about that story, because they kind of tie together.
Well, I went to, tried to attend Arturo's funeral, and he wouldn't let me in Canada. He threw me out.
What was the exact reasons they told you weren't allowed in?
Saying that, I don't know, my past, I guess. You know, I was in jail for a while, and they said I wasn't welcome in Canada.
All right, well, they're Canadians. They're not that important to us anyway, so what are you going to do about that?
Fuck them, man.
That's a quote right there. And now, pertaining to Arturo Gatti, do you believe it actually was a suicide, or do you think there was some foul play involved in that?
Let me tell you something. Arturo Gatti, there was no quit in existence with Arturo. He never took a step backwards. He never quit in the ring. He never quit in life, and he didn't quit in Brazil. It was definitely he was definitely murdered. We had an autopsy yesterday, and we're going to prove that in the following week. And we'll see if that so-called wife of his is smiling like she smiled when she got out of jail 2 days ago. If she's smiling when she goes back in.
I know this was a major blow to professional boxing, which has already been kind of having some problems on the decline. What do you think about the current scene in pro boxing right now?
Well, they lost 3 great champions in the month of July. Alexis Arguello was the first one. Supposedly he shot and killed himself, they said. Arturo was murdered. He died on July 11th. And next was Vernon Forrest, who was shot and killed on July 26th. So it was a big, bad time for boxing. But the same with Vernon Forrest. He was a 3-time world champion. He died at the hands of some people who wanted to steal his car, man. It's a shame.
It really is.
These guys gave you great excitement, great memories in the ring, and they have to die at the hands of lowlifes. It's a shame.
Now, as far as the scene in actual boxing rankings, there's a lot of people who are not really watching as much anymore. What do you attribute to the fact that boxing has kind of lost some popularity in the last few years?
Well, it's lost a lot of popularity, especially because since the MMA started, man, and the UFC brought it to the level it is now. You have to thank those guys for being as popular as it is today. And once it's legalized in New York, they'll definitely sell out the Garden. That's for sure.
Do you think there's going to be a place for both boxing and mixed martial arts?
Well, you know what? There's only a few fighters left, boxers, who give you excitement today. And that's Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao, and Arturo used to give his heart and soul to all his fans. There's very few exciting fighters to watch. That's why the MMA is taking over and it's such a better sport.
Now, you've been training some MMA also, and you say you wanted to fight in the UFC. Are you still training for that?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be the UFC, but it's going to be for some organization. Yes, I do. I'm training with Renzo Gracie right now. I've trained in 8 different styles. I've been boxing my whole life, and I definitely have great hands. And before I get older, because I keep saying it, I'm 56 now, so before I get any older, we have to do it. I think within the year or the new year coming up.
And you mentioned your age. Is that going to be a factor to you, or do you think it's just going to be experience more than anything?
No, not at all. I feel great. I'll fucking knock out 25-year-old kids. I'm not worried about it. My experience is definitely on my side. Yes, I'm a little older than a lot of these guys. I'm a lot older than a lot of these guys. But I have no doubt that I will have a victory in the ring, that's for sure. And we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Now, as far as training, what do you do to train for MMA right now? You said you were going to Renzo Gracie. What else are you doing as far as a routine?
I train with Renzo. I train in the New York 30th Street gym with him. And between my boxing ability and my ground now, I have no doubt that I'll beat a lot of guys out there. But it all comes with exercise and training. I mean, I don't feel 56, but I am 56. But I still feel like I have the body of a 30-year-old. And we'll see what happens, man.
You just finished some stunt work on the movie The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, and you've been doing a lot of movie work in the last few years. What's up next for you in Hollywood?
Well, I've been working in Hollywood for the last 30 years, man.
I'm too young for that. I'm only 24.
Since 1979, I've been in the movie business. I'm a member of SAG. But right now, if everything goes good, we might have a reality show coming up soon. We're in talks now. We're in the final paperwork. And we might, next week or so, have a reality show coming up.
Can you tell us what that show is going to be about?
Well, I did one 10 years ago, actually, called Street Justice, and I was the judge of the streets. And I rule the streets, and I make decisions. I go around, and people have to abide by my decisions. So that's basically, it's going to have a bunch of everything in it. It's going to have boxing, mixed martial arts, it's going to have motorcycles, cars, it's going to be a bunch of things. But we should have it before Christmas. We should have our own show.
Now, speaking of cars, so we know you're a big hog guy, you're a big car guy. What did you drive here today to get to the expo?
Well, I drove my 300C today because it's raining. If not, I would have my 57 Chevy out here. I was thinking about it, but until I woke up and it was raining this morning, I wasn't taking it out.
You ever take the Harley or the motorcycle any time out to go riding around?
I was riding my bike yesterday all day. It was beautiful. It was 85 degrees. I was on my bike all day yesterday.
All right, Chuck Zito, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This video is sponsored by FindMMAGym.com. Looking for a new place to train? Head over to the best online directory for MMA gyms across the U.S. FindMMAGym.com.